Okay, I wanted to make a little video of replacing the hinge on my toy hauler, the ramp door. This is the old piano hinge here. It was pretty rotted. It was all rusted out on one end here. And you can see, it doesn't even really want to move. It's kind of frozen. So what I put on were these weld-on hinges, and what you do is you just one side of the hinge is welded to the door, the other side is welded to the bumper of the frame, and I welded both outside and inside. So once I got them in place on the outside, I opened the door and did the insides. The welds are a little better on the inside. Unfortunately, I did those second, and I had my welder set a little bit better then, and then I just cleaned up and painted everything. One thing you got to look out for, you'll notice these are greasable, and you can buy these hinges pretty much any place that sells steel, or I think E-Trailer, a bunch of places online have them. But notice the Zerk, so there's a pin in this hinge. These are two halves, and you'll notice I've got the Zerks on the first, second, and middle one facing to the left, and the ones over on the right are facing the other way. And the reason that is so that when the door is down, it can't actually come off the hinges. So the pins are going one direction on the left and the other direction on the right, and that encapsulates the thing. And I'll tell you what, this door has never worked as good as it does now. I don't think they ever had it lined up properly from the factory. And when you take that old piano hinge off, it unbolts from the bumper, and it's welded to the door, so you'll have to grind some welds. You can grind off the outer welds, and then they have spot welds periodically, and I just kind of pried it out and took my Sawzall and sawed those off. It was pretty easy. The best thing to do is drop this door down and support it out toward the end about level, a little higher than level, and then once you get that hinge all loose, the door here will pop up about 1.5 feet. Don't take the springs off, just leave them, but be careful when you pop that last bolt out, and it will spring up. You might damage a little of your weather stripping. That's no big deal. I had to replace that anyway. But then then you can kind of get access to that hinge, get it all off of there, and then you'll need a couple of guys to kind of lift the door back. You just close the door, and as you close it, it'll kind of slide down, and then you'll have to get up on a ladder and just kind of pry down the top, and it'll slip right in. And I just put a couple of shims, about 1/4 inch thick on the top to get everything, and then I lined up my gaps, and it's perfect. I mean, like I said, it's never opened and closed easier, I don't think, from new. On the inside, I just bought some automotive weather stripping. I'm not going to open it because I don't have the key with me, but on the inside, there's a ledge that goes up, and I just put weather stripping on that ledge so it meets up with this on the inside, and ran it. And I'll tell you what, I shined light in this gap here, and there's no daylight. Anyway, this trailer I think is good for a number of years. I've seen one other repair online where the guy made some strap hinges that he bolted on and went through here. I didn't like that. I think this is a much better way to go. Of course, you do have to have access to a welder, but I think it's a much better fix. I think it'll last a lot longer as well. Anyway, just wanted to make a quick video so that those of you that have this problem can sort it out for themselves. Thanks for watching.